Welcome to Cartoonz Fun World, where stories leap off the page and dreams come to life. Welcome back. The story The Thirsty Crow, a tale of clever survival. The sun blazed high above the silent, cracked earth. The wind carried dust and heat. Trees stood bare, silent and thirsty. In the midst of this dryness, a lone crow flew across the sky. His wings were tired, his beak dry. Days had passed since he had found a drop of water. His feathers were dulled by the sun, but his eyes still burned with hope. He looked down at the earth, brown, endless, lifeless. He called once, softly. There was no answer. 11 to Japman the 40. Crow soars, scans ground, passes over dry wells, dried ponds, people ignoring him, until he sees a small green glimmer in the distance. Something shimmered. The crow turned sharply in the sky. A small garden, half dead but still green, nestled between two old mud walls. He landed beside an old clay pot. His claws touched cool ground. His heart leapt. Inside the pot, water. Not much, but enough to see his reflection in. He pecked at the edge. The water was too low. His beak couldn't reach. He flapped his wings in frustration. He cawed loudly, but there was no one to help. Just silence, leaves fluttering in the dry breeze. Crow looks around, attempts to tilt the pot. His eyes fixed on the small stones lying around the garden. Memory stirred. He hopped over to the first pebble and picked it up. With effort, he dropped it into the pot. Plop. The water rose a little. The crow's eye lit up. Again, another pebble. Crow drops stone after stone, but doesn't stop. The sun shifts slightly, casting a golden beam into the garden. The clay pot glows warm. The crow pauses to rest, looking at the pot proudly. He continues until the water nears the rim. At last, the water was high enough. The crow leaned forward and sipped. Cold, sweet, life-giving. He closed his eyes and drank slowly. The dryness inside him softened. His feathers ruffled in relief. The garden rustled quietly as if applauding. He lifted his head and looked around. The world no longer looked as harsh. It looked hopeful. He flew high and free. The sky no longer looked too big. Below, the garden shimmered, and so did the spirit of life. Moral of the story: wisdom and effort turn obstacles into victories.
Subscribe.